These are descendants of the modern deer, perfectly adapted for life on a drastically evolved planet Earth. Welcome to the new age of evolution, the Divergence Era. The world you are about to explore is not the Earth we know today. The Anthropocene Collapse Event was a prolonged period of ecological and societal instability that marked the end of humanity's dominance over Earth. As we journey through the ecosystems of the Divergence Era, we will encounter animals both familiar and strange, descendants of species that still walk the Earth today. In this timeline, forests, plains, coastlines, and mountains of the future are now inhabited by creatures that would seem alien to us. In the northern regions of the world, immense herbivores roam across vast grasslands shaped by cooler climates and seasonal extremes. Their ancestors were once ordinary animals, but millions of years of adaptation have transformed them into organisms capable of surviving conditions that would challenge many species of the past. Even animals that seem insignificant today have left their mark on the future. Small reptiles, rodents, birds, and countless other survivors have diversified into forms that no scientist could have predicted. Over millennia, entire evolutionary dynasties have emerged from a handful of resilient survivors. Among the familiar dynasties of the Divergence Era, there exists another group entirely, the newcomers. Unlike the established lineages that dominate much of the future world, the origins of these animals emerge relatively recently in this era. They appear to have undergone periods of exceptionally rapid evolution, developing distinctive body plans and ecological strategies in a remarkably short span of geological time. In our new timeline, some lineages diversify into dozens of species, each occupying a unique ecological role. Among the most successful of these lineages is the cryopotamus. Descended from hippo ancestors that survived the environmental crises of the Anthropocene Collapse Event, they have diversified into a remarkable family of species. Some inhabit frozen northern landscapes, others thrive in wetlands and forests, while giant forms dominate open grasslands. Ancient elephants, once among the largest land animals of their age, have given rise to descendants adapted to entirely new environments. In some regions, their descendants are smaller and more agile, while others somewhat retain the immense size of their ancestors. The descendants of iguanas, on the other hand, have undergone a striking transformation. Once small reptiles, their future descendants now fill ecological roles once occupied by large grazing mammals. While many herbivorous lineages grow larger and more specialized, the ancestors of kangaroos take a different path. Smaller, leaner, and far more agile than the kangaroos of the modern world, these predators represent one of the most dramatic transformations of the Divergence Era. Every creature in the Divergence Era is the result of small changes accumulated across countless generations. Each adaptation, each behavior, and each survival strategy represents a solution to the challenges posed by a transformed planet. Yet perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the Divergence Era is not any single species. It is the sheer diversity of life itself. Of course, these are only a handful of the remarkable animals that inhabit the future world. To explore the Divergence Era in greater detail, be sure to check out the Cryopotamus documentary available on this channel. That episode takes a deeper look at one of the most successful lineages of the future, following its evolution across multiple species and ecosystems. It's an opportunity to venture further into this distant age, uncovering more of the creatures, environments, and evolutionary stories that shaped the world of future fauna. Let's take a quick look. This is a descendant of the modern hippopotamus. Referred to by experts as the cryopotamus, the name was originally given to the earliest members of the lineage that survived the severe climatic upheavals of the Anthropocene Collapse Event. Marked by ecological collapse and the gradual disappearance of humanity, the event reshaped Earth's ecosystems for millennia. In its aftermath, surviving species diversified into new forms, giving rise to the wildlife of the Divergence Era. Seen here are 3 adolescent cubs belonging to an Arctic species of cryopotamus. Its limbs have lengthened and thickened, reinforced by dense, load-bearing bone. Studies of its musculature suggest its legs are now nearly twice as strong as those of its ancestor, allowing the animal to traverse open land with relative ease and efficiency. Its back curves gently upward, a subtle ridge, not by accident. This sort of drift-back shape grants the creature a more informed line of sight, a simple adaptation that helps keep the animal mobile and situationally aware. But it's the head that draws the eye. Let's move in closer. At the front is a cluster of nostrils. Unlike its ancestors, this fellow doesn't rely on a single airway. Instead, the full-length cryopotamus documentary is now available here on the InterWildlife YouTube channel. Thank you all for joining us on this remarkable journey into the world of speculative evolution. Until we meet again, keep exploring, keep imagining, and never stop wondering what tomorrow may bring. Have you ever wondered what dinosaurs truly looked like? What if a prehistoric portal could take you back millions of years? The first 3 episodes of Prehistoric Portal are now available on InterWildlife here on YouTube.